How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Track Called Quest. My name is Danny, and so I'm going to be creating a few videos on getting Dusty ready for our upcoming trip in April, guys. So we're going to be attending this event that happens every year in Moab, Utah. So some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. For the ones that don't, there is an event put together by the Rising Sun Club out of Colorado, and the event's called Cruise Moab. So we're going to be attending this event for the first time. Typically, I don't do large events. It's just not my thing, but from what I understand, this event's pretty cool. So a lot of cruiser heads out there, you know, a lot of Land Cruisers and stuff, hit the trails out in Moab. It's a beautiful place. So yeah, we got to get the truck ready, guys. So we're about a good 7 weeks out from this trip. There are a few requirements. So first of all, your vehicle has to be mechanically sound, guys. So no major leaks, you know, things got to work, you know, like headlights, tail lights and stuff like that, brake lights. You got to be able to install the vehicle in with your service brakes and your emergency brakes. So we're going to go through all that stuff. I made a list here of all the stuff we're going to be checking out in this video. So I am going to be making another video on a few things that I need to actually address on this vehicle before the trip. So, but here is a list of, the minimum requirements. This is the major one here. You got to be a TLCA member right off the bat, guys. So you got to be a member and hold a membership number to even register for the event. So we already got that. So we were lucky enough to be able to register for the event. From what I understand, the event sold out within an hour and 8 minutes. It's insane. So it's a very popular event, guys. So we're going to be going through all these items here, which are, I believe, checked before every trail run. So you got to go through technical inspections before your trail run every day. So we're going to be checking all that, make sure we are good to go. And that's what this video is all about, guys. So let's get to work. Okay. All right, let's check our registration. And we are current on registration, but oh shit, oh shit, it expires April 22nd of 2024. So got to get Dusty smogged. So smog is due here in California. We got to smog our vehicles in certain counties. And my insurance is due, let's see, 2025. So we're good there with the insurance. All right, so next step is we're going to, oh, what's this right here? Oh, this is my call sign for my FCC license for my GMRS. So I keep this here too with my registration. So it's all current. Okay, guys, so we're going to run our service brake stall test. We're going to turn the vehicle on. All right, I am depressing the service brake pedal with my left because I'm going to use my right foot to give it gas. From what I understand, while you're running this service brake stall test, the vehicle remains in high gear. And we're going to leave it in 4 high, or 2 high for me. And then from that point on, we're going to go into 2nd gear. So we're in 2nd gear now. So 4 high, 2nd gear. And we're going to rev the engine up to about 1200 to 1500 RPM. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're at 1200. Let's go up to 14. And we're stalled. We're somewhere between 15 now. Okay, so the brakes are holding. That's a good thing. Good to go. This one we're gonna check off, even though we still gotta smog the vehicle. Yep, service brake, stall engine at second gear, we're good. Let's go check the brake lights. All right, brake lights, check. Let's check the tire tread next. So you're gonna need one of these tread adapt tools you could pick up at your local auto parts store. And I set the device at 230 seconds, and the center plunger there is barely even registering. I'm surprised they're even allowing that, but that is the minimum they will allow, is 230 seconds, guys. That's practically bald. So we're gonna go ahead and place or bridge this tool between your legs here, and then just press down on the plunger, and we're gonna read wherever there's different readouts depending where the line ends up. And so we're reading 20-30 seconds, guys, so we are good. All right, we're gonna do each and every tire, even your spare. Okay, driver rear, let's go right about there, and 20-30 seconds. We're gonna do our spare tire. To 30 seconds. And the passenger rear, 21, 30 seconds. New tires. Check. Let's go with the seat belts. Check. Seat belt. Check. The next one is we're going to check our fire extinguisher charge. That's another requirement. I have mine mounted on this mount here, which mounts to your seat mounts. This is offered by Wits End. I love this thing because not only can you mount your fire extinguisher up front, there's a nice little cubby area here where you could actually stuff this full of snacks for those long drives. But we're going to go ahead and release the plunger here and check our gauge. Pull on this plunger, extinguisher comes out, and we are showing the needle in the green, which is a good indication of the health of this fire extinguisher. It means it's fully charged and ready to go. So we are good there. That'll pass inspections. And we're good. Check. Okay, we're going to check our first aid kit. This is where I keep my first aid kit. So I'll keep it right here. Tweezers here, but this is it right here. It's super easy to access. Typically, if I'm off-road, I do not lock the latches here, so it's easy to get to. I do have to put a sticker on here that says first aid kit, so people are aware that they need to access my kit. But it's really, really simple. Easy to get to, and then all you gotta do is unsip it here, and voila. It's everything that I bring. It's all in here, so we are good to go. First aid kit, check. Next one, FRS radio or GMRS. We have our GMRS radio here. This is a Midland radio. It's the MA500 model, and it's a very nice little radio. So this radio replaced my ham radio. I had a Yaesu 21R, I think it was a 2100R, and it was a 2-meter radio. Hardly ever used the thing. I was licensed for 2 meters. I ended up just letting that go, and I bought this GMRS and got a license for it. It's very easy to get a license through the FCC. But this radio is really good. It communicates really well. It's got a lot of power, and it's even got a weather channel, which I like. So
44 and 48, Mountain View, 7.
So that's it. I have the microphone hooked up with this magnetic clip here. So it's really nice when you're off-road and you're not having to play around with this mic, try to get it back on the clip. So this magnetic replacement's ideal. Here's the base over here, and I adapted this mount on the Delta Vehicle Systems shifter console kit here, and it just makes it a lot more practical. You don't have to think about it. You just place it as you're driving or doing any technical trails out in the field. This mic over here is for my CB radio. I still like CB radios for those old timer guys. You know, some guys still run these old CBs, which I like. You know, you're able to communicate with truck drivers and stuff. Over here, this is my Galaxy DX959. This has been reworked, so it is a sideband radio. I like this radio a lot. Anyways, guys, we're good to go. We're gonna power this off, and let's go to the next step. Check. Now we're gonna measure our antenna. So most likely I will not be running my CB radio antenna on top of the truck, but let's go ahead and measure the antenna on the bumper. Yeah, guys, the antenna cannot be no more than 54 inches long. Off of what? Is there like a base reading? Is it off the bumper? Is it off the top of the vehicle? Not sure. Or it might just be the antenna itself. So we're gonna go ahead and just measure this. Or right at 47, which includes the coil here. So we're under 54 inches. I guess we're good. We'll find out. But I am able to adjust it with this mount here. This is a front runner mount, so I'm able to lock the position of this antenna. So if they determine this is too long for whatever reason, I'm able to shift it back if I need to, or forward. So we're good there. And then we're going to set our set screw in place and lock the wing nut, and we are good to go. Alright. Okay, guys, so we're pretty much done with this list. Everything checked off fine, except I mean, my vehicle registration's current, but Dusty does require a smog, so we're going to take care of that. But other than that, everything checks off. We are good to go to move on to the next step. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. So we went through all the technical inspection checklist here, and we are good to go. Vehicle registration is current, but I do have to get the truck smogged, so I get that new registration before April. So we're going to be dealing with that next weekend. But we're good to go. So these are the minimum requirements, guys. If you fail any of these, you will not be allowed to run any of the trails, even if you're registered. But we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and go on to the next step in the next video. So we do have an issue with the parking brake lever. The indicator light does not come on in the instrument cluster, so I bought a switch, which is a little sensor switch that tells you if your parking brake's on or off, you know, and that'll illuminate the little light on your instrument cluster. We're gonna see if that switch is bad, because that light does not illuminate. And what ended up happening out in Arizona on that trail run with Doug, I kept forgetting to lower the freaking parking brake lever. So I ate through those park and brake shoes. So those shoes have to be replaced. And then we're going to look into that, replacing that switch as well.